Are you using your whole brain to your advantage? That was the question being posed this morning as the DeGroote Women's Professional Network offered an event to help harness your brain to be more successful.
So this morning we welcome Dr. Brynn Winegard, who is a brain science expert, to speak to our DeGroote Women's Professional Network. We also had Patty Levitt-Reid from CTV News. It was a really exciting conversation about how to use neuroplasticity to your advantage and how you can really train your brain to attract more positive things, similar to law of attraction and the secret concepts, kind of the science behind it.
According to Dr. Winegard, the brain processes most perceptions, experiences, and decisions at the subconscious level, perhaps even beyond the previously suggested 90% to as far as 95 to 99%. Winegard then went on to suggest 6 principles to help harness the power of your non-conscious brain, one of which may have you questioning the people you surround yourself with.
Humans have such social brains, and our brains are so oriented toward hardwiring everything that they experience. And so really, when you have new company, the people you surround yourself with really do become how your brain manifests. Your brain hardwires it. And so that's one of the secrets of success, is to surround yourself with good people. And you've probably heard that you are the culmination of the 5 people you spend the most time with, right? And so that can be a positive thing when you really get looking at who those 5 are. And of course, sometimes people will leave one of my talks or will leave one of these info sessions and say, I think I have some work to do in who I'm spending most of my time with.
In her presentation, Dr. Wynn would go on to suggest that feelings are more important than what you actually think, a suggestion apparently not appealing to some. And this was put forth as her #1 secret in what she calls the belief center of the brain.
What you really feel, you believe. And so we don't actually believe necessarily what we think. And so, not believing everything you think is really about the fact that that isn't necessarily your brain's truth. Your brain's truth is what you feel. That's the, if you will, that is really I almost want to say like the energy of the brain. That is what the brain runs on, is emotion. And so because of that, what you really believe is what really becomes. And very often what we find not manifesting in our life is because we don't actually believe in it, right? So I give the example often of the fact that we think it's a good idea to run a marathon, but we don't feel like getting up at 6 a.m. And so what you really feel becomes what you really believe, and what you believe you become.
For more about Dr. Brynn and her brain science secrets of success, visit drbrynn.com. She will also be instructing a 1-day course on April 20th at the Ron Joyce Center entitled Influence and Leadership Presence. For more information or to enroll, visit degroot.mcmaster.ca. For Halton News, I'm James Spalding.